One of the things that is a big focus at the agency is really being able to help mothers understand their children's development.
Lito is a very loving father, very young, inexperienced, but a great, he wants so much to be a good father. The mother is very sensitive to the baby's needs, I think.
We may be looking for a way to engage the mother where she's really interested in her child, or where we feel we want to monitor the child's development carefully. The social worker will make an appointment with me, give me a little bit of background on the family, and we'll do a home visit. One of the things that we're trying to do is to see how good she is at reaching. And I'm going to see whether she can get what... See, there she goes. Right? Okay, and then you know it's going to go into her mouth.
Yeah.
Right?
Always.
Always, because her mouth is the most sensitive part of her body. It's the most important thing. So this is a teenage mother, teenage father. We know from a lot of the research that teenage parents tend to have a lot of risk factors in terms of their ability to relate to the children because they themselves are going through such a traumatic developmental period in their own life. Now, if I grab it, I want to see how tight she's going to hold on. Okay? See? She's holding on tight. Hey. Because the mother is really interested in her baby and the father's really interested in the baby, the social worker felt that this was a way to grab the parents in.
Okay, want me to hold this? Vanessa. Hey. Vanessa.
If you can intercede early enough in the first 3 years of life when self-concept is developing, then perhaps that individual will be a little bit stronger to go out there and deal with some of the forces that they are involved with.
Go ahead, say some more. Go ahead. Talk. Let me hear you talk. Say your name.
I've worked in East Harlem a total of 11 years. And I chose to come back and work with the Little Sisters because I knew their work. And they are one of the few agencies that I know that does what they say they do. The maternal outreach program. The first goal, obviously, is to begin to get young mothers who come out of similar situations in touch with one another.
Yeah, I want to put my son in the daycare.
Okay, I have the list, by the way, of all the daycare centers for you in your area, okay?
Can we talk about that afterwards?
Sure. I'm going to give these out. Okay, one of the things that I have on this is what you should look for when you're choosing someone to take care of your kids.
The whole group was giving you a hug?
The activity was something that the mothers themselves had suggested, that they like to come and make something that they can take home. And there's a lot of skills that I'll learn. How it feels when you're frustrated, you don't know how to do something. That can be translated in how does your child feel when he's frustrated or when she's frustrated, so that it's something very concrete.
I'm a member of a 4-person social work team that works very closely in conjunction with our grandmothers, who are our parent aides, and who work with the families one-on-one with the mother and with the children, visiting the homes.
Rocket.
She goes and kind of is a grandmother and a mother to the young mother in question, and a grandmother to the children in the family. And she gives the love and the affection and the support that very often our young mothers do not have from their own families. The grandmothers also run the playroom. That playroom is accessible for our families if they have to go to a clinic appointment or go to family court, and they know that their child is very well cared for and played with during the time that they're away from them.
Here I am. How are you this morning? Very well, and thank you.
When families are supported and nourished and helped to a belief in themselves, then they can deal with what comes into their daily lives, that they can love and support and cherish one another. The programs here are very interrelated, very tied in with each other. Just for example, one of the young mothers with whom I work comes for her GED. And while she's there, her little boy is over in the playroom learning to play, learning to interrelate with other children.